Hello friends, today let us talk about one new quantity of chemistry, that is mole concept. As you can see the chemical equation of one reaction, that molecules of hydrogen is combining with oxygen molecule to form water. Now as we can see over here, in this reaction we are writing only the number of atoms or molecules taking part in this reaction. If we want to measure the mass of these elements, practically we are having or we are comfortable with the units gram and kilogram. Kilogram is very big for atoms and molecules, but still we need to find out the mass of these elements in the unit of gram. And for getting that, we are defining one new unit in chemistry which gives the measure of these smaller or minute particles like electrons, protons, atoms, molecules or ions. The definition of mole is like this: 1 mole of any species. Species are related with atoms, molecules or ions. So 1 mole of any species is the quantity in number having a mass equal to its atomic or molecular mass in gram. So as we have learned to calculate the molecular mass of any molecule, that we are taking as equivalent mass in grams. So to make 1 gram of hydrogen or 1 gram of nitrogen or the ions of oxygen to make 1 gram, will have the number of particles, the number of atoms equivalent to its molecular mass. But how many atoms are combined to make 1 mole? To understand this, let us take one practical example of another unit which we are using in day-to-day life. For example, dozen. We are used to 1 dozen pencil, 1 dozen banana, 1 dozen of gift articles. What is this dozen? The dozen, that means group of 12. So when we are having the 12 number of that article, say I am having 12 bananas. So that 12 bananas makes 1 dozen. And if I am saying that I am having 5 dozens of bananas, means 5 multiplied by 12. So I am having 60 bananas with me. Likewise, pencils, pen, eraser, any of the quantity which we are getting in packet, normally they contain 1 dozen. So as that group of 12 make 1 dozen, how many atoms or particles make 1 gram or makes 1 mole? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it difficult? The things which we cannot see. that we want to measure. And after so many experiments, the scientists get one fixed number, and that number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. So we are writing that the number of particles present in 1 mole of any substance is fixed, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, and this fixed number is known as Avogadro number, which is denoted by N0. So we can say that one molecule of water, that is H2O, which is having 18 gram, its molecular mass, which makes 1 mole of water, and that contains 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules of water. For calculating the number of moles, we need to remember some notations. For example, number of moles we are writing as small n. The mass which we are measuring in gram is denoted by small n. Molar mass or molecular mass of any substance is denoted by capital M, and the number of particles, if it is given in numerical in question, it is denoted by capital N. Let us understand that with two examples, that if I am having 52 gram of helium, then according to formula N equals to given mass upon molar mass. So 52 by 4 gives me 13 moles. Likewise, if the number of particles of helium is given as 12.044 into 10 raised to 23, then for finding moles, N equals to given particles upon fixed number, that is Avogadro number. By cancellation, we are getting the answer as 2 moles. Now let us discuss numericals based on the moles. First of all, it is given, calculate the mass of 0.5 mole of N2. N stands for nitrogen and N2 means the molecule of nitrogen. We have the formula mass equals to molar mass into moles. Molar mass of nitrogen is 28. So 28 multiplied by 0.5 will give us 14 gram. Likewise, one more numerical, in that number of particles are given 3.011 into 10 raised to 23 number of N atoms. N atoms, that means the atoms of nitrogen. So according to formula, N equals to capital N upon N0. N is given as 3.011 and N0 is the Avogadro constant. By substituting value and simplifying, we are getting the answer as 0.5. This we had find the number of moles, but we have to find out the mass. So once again, mass equals to capital M into small n, which gives us 14 multiplied by 0.5. So answer is 7 gram. Likewise, one more numerical, 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of N2 molecules. So the formula mass M equals to capital M into small n. Now n can be replaced by n upon n0. So we are getting M stands for 28 for N2 and N divided by N0 gives us answer as 1. So the mass of N2 molecules is 28 gram. Likewise, one more example we are discussing from the textbook. In that, it is asked to us calculate number of particles of 46 gram of Na atoms. Na stands for the sodium. So we are having the formula capital N equals to M upon capital M multiplied by N0. So given mass is 46 gram, molecular mass of Na that is 23 and the N0 constant is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So by simplifying this, 46 divided by 23 will give us 2. So 23 multiplied by 6.022. Answer is 12.044 into 10 raised to 23 number of particles. Another question, 8 gram of O2. Symbol O stands for oxygen. O2 means one molecule of oxygen, and that's why we are supposed to calculate the molar mass of O2. 16 is the molar mass of one atom of oxygen, and here we are having two atoms, so 16 multiplied by 2 is 32 gram. Given grams are 8, so 8 divided by 32 multiplied by 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. 8 upon 32 gives 1 by 4. So 6 divided by 4, we are getting answer as 1.51 into 10 raised to 23. Likewise, one last question, 0.1 mole of carbon. Here the 1.1 mole is given and we have to find out M. So directly we are having the formula M equals to N into N0. 0.1 multiplied by 6.022. So the answer is 6.022 into 10 raised to 22. Only one decimal will shift and that gives us the answer.